Hi, I'm Duncan. I'm one of the SRC's Freshers Helpers, and welcome to your virtual campus tour. We're here at Memorial Gate, which was erected on the 18th of June 1952 to commemorate 500 years of the University of Glasgow. It has the names of 29 of the university's most famous alumni, and others have been added since, including former scientists, prime ministers, and any alumni has made a really significant contribution to public life. At the top of the gate, you'll find a lion and a unicorn. The lion represents England, and the unicorn represents Scotland. At the bottom of University Avenue, you'll find the Pierce Lodge, which was moved here brick by brick from the university's original site on Glasgow's High Street. Here is the Glasgow University Union, one of the two social unions on campus. Inside you'll find a number of bars, including Beer Bar and Pie, which is the union's pub space which hosts events every Thursday night. Inside you'll also find a number of events for students, including a 4-time World Championship winning debating team, pub quizzes every Monday night, and a couple of different events throughout the year. Inside you'll find a toilet on the lower level next to Beer Bar and D12 the Cafe, and you can also enter the building with a wheelchair accessible route through this path down to Beer Bar. And there's lifts inside. And here we're at the Stevenson building, which is the university's gym. If you're in UofG accommodation, you'll get free membership during your first year, which also allows you to join one of Glasgow's over 50 sports clubs. At the top of Library Hill, you'll find the Fraser building, which is the home to a number of student services. You'll also find the Berkeley Medical Centre, which is a general practitioner on campus. Inside, there's also the John Smith bookshop, where you can buy a number of stationery and university supplies, as well as your textbooks. For accessibility, there's ramps into the building and there's lifts on every floor. At the top of Library Hill, you'll find the University Library, which is spread across 12 floors, including a number of computer spaces. Each floor has a different level of quietness, so you can study in a small group, or you can study towards the top of the library if you want complete silence to help you focus on your work. There's some private group study spaces, and there's also a cafe on level 3 if you need any food or drink while you're studying. There's lifts to every floor, and there's accessible study spaces as well, which you can book for the disability service. And this is the Queen Margaret Union, one of the other social spaces on campus. Originally founded as a women's union because the GU down the hill was originally only for men. In the past, it has had acts such as Queen and Nirvana play inside its music venue just in there. There's also a pool bar up the stairs, and they often have record sales and poster sales throughout the year. For accessibility, there's also a wheelchair accessible ramp up the building, and there's a lift on the inside that can take you to any of the floors. The new James and Cluny Smith Learning and Teaching Hub building is now open on campus. It's a number of study spaces for you to sit and study either individually or with your friends. There's also a number of food outlets that you can go and grab a snack while you're studying. Through 3 air bridges, the building is connected to the Boyd Orr building, where all our teaching and learning will take place on campus. And for a fun fact, the JMS is the first building on campus to have escalators. There's multiple accessible entry points to the building. Every floor is accessible either through the lifts or through a ramp. And just across the road from the JMS, you'll also find where a number of the science buildings are located, as well as the Wolfton Medical School, which is where all the medicine courses will be taught. And now we're at the main building, which is the centre of our Gilmore Hill campus. Up the stairs you can find the quadrangle and the cloisters, which are fantastic and nice scenic places on campus. You can also find inside the Hunterian Museum, which is the university's very own museum. And to my right you'll find the University Chapel, where the staircase was moved brick by brick from the original site on the High Street to the Gilmore Hill campus, just like the Pierce Lodge. You can access the building through multiple different points. There's lifts up to every different level, and there's accessible toilets near the Gilchrist Postgraduate Cafe. And now we're at the McIntyre building, which is home to the Students' Representative Council, which is the only representative body on campus. Inside you'll find the Advice Centre, which can provide you with free and confidential advice on a number of issues that you might come across as a student. You also find the volunteering service, which is perfect if you want to get involved in any extracurricular activities on campus. The SRC is also home to over 250 clubs and societies. The SRC Council is a body of students that exists to represent you on a number of university level committees, going all the way up to the University Senate and the University Court. They exist to make sure that your voice is heard, and elections are held each October and March if you want to get involved and run yourself. At the Welcome Point entrance, there's automatic doors, and all other entrances and exits are on ground level. There's also a specific accessible lift that can take you up across the building. We hope you've enjoyed this tour, and we can't wait to see you on campus soon.